Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 27 of Behind the Stripes podcast. I'm Rama, Peroo, joined as always by Cowley College Tiger Hall of Famer and two-time JUCO World Series champion, Coach Dave Burroughs.
Thanks, Ron. I'm glad to be here.
Great to see you, Coach. And got a friend of ours on the show today that we're excited to visit with, someone I've known since she was a student here at Cowley, which we were just talking off air. Can't believe it's been that long ago. Just a couple of years for you. But today's guest is Cowley College Director of Student Life, Peyton Snively. Peyton, great to have you with us.
Thank you very much. I'm excited to be here.
Good. Well, we're great. We're very grateful to have you here today. So what we usually like to do with our guests is kind of learn a little bit more about you from where it all started. Tell us a little bit about where you were born and raised.
I was born and raised right here in Ark City, Kansas. Some may say I'm a traitor now, though, because I now reside in Winfield.
Oosh,
so.
Yeah, you and I both, maybe, I know. Well, Ark City. So did you go to grade school, middle school, high school, all the way?
Yep. I went to Roosevelt Elementary School, and then middle school and Ark City High School.
Excellent. Terrific. Yeah. So Winfield, just down the road. Yeah, good. Tell us, brothers, sisters?
I have one older sister, and then I have two stepsisters that are younger than me. So
Okay. And
right in the middle.
we were talking, you said you just had a new arrival to the family then?
Yes, my sister-in-law and brother-in-law just had a little girl named Stella. So
Beautiful
excited to
name.
have
That's
her.
great.
Yeah.
Awesome. We got a cat named Stella, so we like that. Activities whenever you were growing up, what were you kind of involved in, whenever you're going through grade school all the way through high school? What was some of the things you were interested in?
When I was young, I did cheerleading, then I traded that out for dancing. So I danced with Ark City Dance when I was in elementary school, middle school, and then the start of high school, danced in all the parades and the recitals. Then I kind of gave that up in high school for tennis. I played varsity tennis at the high school.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I didn't realize that.
Yes, I did. I loved it. I really enjoyed it.
Terrific. Who was your tennis coach there?
Aaron O'Donnell.
Yeah.
And then we had Larry Gross as our assistant for a little bit.
Okay.
I know you know Larry.
For
and then
sure.
I had Jan Kristick for a little bit in high school as well. So
Wow, three very
some
good ones to
legends.
learn from.
Yes, for
most
sure.
definitely. Coach, you know all those names.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She said Roosevelt. That's the side of town I live on. So what was your address in elementary school? We might be neighbors. Didn't even know it.
I lived out in Parker Field, so on
Okay.
Forwood.
No,
so
I
that's
lived
probably why I
on
got
216
pinned
East Cedars where I lived at, right off
Okay.
between A and B.
Did your
So,
kids go
There
to
you go.
school there
yeah,
too?
yeah. So I didn't say, okay, maybe we walked by her house. Might have been a little girl throwing rocks at me when I was walking by or something.
Probably
You said
so.
she looked familiar.
Well, that's what I thought. Yeah. So now it's like bing, it all came into play.
Yeah, like that rock that hit you, bing. There it was.
Yeah.
It came right back.
Yeah.
Peyton, as far as after high school, you made the decision to come to Cowley. I know a lot of kids sometimes when they're around this area, they think, I'd like to try to maybe branch off, but then they realize, it's probably the best fit is to come right here and get that gen ed out of the way and kind of get your feet underneath you before you go up to a four-year school. What was your thinking and reasoning to come to Cowley?
I also thought, it's a perfect opportunity to get your gen eds out of the way. It's inexpensive. And I received a scholarship to do athletic training here.
Yeah.
So I did that. And then I had an opportunity to work over with the bookstore ladies as a work study. And my parents said I could stay living at home. So
Terrific.
I've never made more money in my life. Living for free, working. And then I worked at Nevis's at the same time as a waitress. So
Well, you were busy then,
I was
weren't you?
busy.
Athletic training. What kind of got you interested in that? And so you got to work with Jeff Flutie then as well. So tell us a little about working with Jeff, and also what was why you got interested in that field?
I hope he's not listening because I don't want his head to get big, But
Jeff. Oh yeah, always.
but Flutie was great. Him and Blake, I worked with both of them. So they were it was good hands-on experience. So that's what I thought I wanted to do after playing tennis. Seeing some of my teammates had injuries, and I was just really interested in that field. And coming here gave me that hands-on experience to work with athletes. But Flutie and Blake and the athletic trainers, they work a lot of hours. They
do.
travel. They work a lot of evenings and nights. It's a big gig. So after Cowley, I went on to Pitt State, and I started in exercise science. And I switched over after a little bit, but I just really was interested in helping others, honestly.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Now at Cowley, you were also a Queen Olala candidate, very involved on campus. What kind of made you want to get so involved at the school?
Well, I feel like a lot of times, and now seeing in my role, that local students think that they can't get as involved because they live at home. They have kind of their established things that they do in the area, but there's still a lot to get involved in at Cowley. So I just wanted to really dive in, make my experience my own, and I got the opportunity to be a student ambassador. So that helped me really learn the ins and outs of the campus. And I think also working as a work study with the bookstore ladies helped me with that experience as well.
Terrific. And Pitt State, how was that experience for you?
It was wonderful. I started as an exercise science major in the health and human performance area. I stayed in health and human performance, but I switched to therapeutic recreation. So my degree is in recreation and sports management and hospitality. So, which is kind of a mouthful.
Right.
But I met one of my instructors over there, and she got me really interested in therapeutic recreation and gave a lot of hands-on opportunities to you just kind of heal people and take care of people, but through recreation. So that's what I really enjoy.
Well, that's awesome. You are such a people person, and kind of leads you into this role. It seems like you're a perfect fit for being the director of student life. But what was it about after you were done at Pittsburgh State? Did you transition into another job after that prior to coming back to Cowley?
I did. I had to do an internship, so I did that at Madonna Rehabilitation Hospital in Lincoln, Nebraska. And then after that was finished, I started working at a hospital in Wichita with geriatric psychiatric patients doing therapeutic recreation.
Okay.
And that was actually during COVID. So I started there in 2019, and it just got very difficult. And the people I worked with couldn't leave the hospital, so their family couldn't come in to see them. And so I just really was kind of ready to leave that field. I started looking at jobs, and this job here actually had my same degree requirements, and I never thought in Cowley County that I would find a job in that field. So I had been looking at in Wichita and, just trying to stay close to home, but I always had roots in Cowley and roots at Cowley College, so was glad to come back here and get that opportunity.
Terrific. Coach, you got anything to chime in with here?
No, I'm just enjoying everything she said. So I'm surprised. I don't guess you came out to the baseball field in 2017 because I don't remember you. So you must have been doing basketball and football and all that kind of stuff.
You did the soccer and all that and athletic training. I remember you were one of them there.
Yes, I did soccer, basketball, sometimes volleyball, but no, Flutie did a lot of the baseball. So.
He loves to take on the baseball role. Though,
I stayed with Blake a lot.
Well,
so.
she would have been better prepared for the psychiatric part of it. She'd been done with baseball players.
I was going to ask if that's where she met you, but I didn't want to say that. So
I had a room up there, I think. Yeah.
Glad they let you out. You've been a great partner. I appreciate this. So, what was the Queen Lala experience like for you, being a candidate for that too? Was that something that was pretty entertaining? I know that it seems like it's a whirlwind for those girls.
It is, and I thought I knew everything about Arkalala until I had this experience.
Yeah.
And there were actually so many events that I'd never been to before Arkalala. I'd never been to Dodgeballala, which is, weird. I'd never been to the pancake feed.
Yeah.
And there were just so many little events that I had never heard about. But it also made me be thankful and grateful for the committees and the work that they do behind the scenes of Arkalala, because all these people have full-time jobs, and this is just one thing they do because they're passionate about for that time of the year, but they work so hard behind the scenes. So it was cool to see that experience too. And we got treated like true royalty. I mean, I remember getting free food at the booths.
Nice.
And we had like a paint it party after the night of Queen Alala. So they just made a lot of special experiences for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know why she lives in Winfield too. She never went to the pancake feed.
I have been back since, okay?
She didn't grow up in Cowley County, maybe.
Didn't go to the pancake feed.
Really, wow.
I think it was too early in the morning.
There we go. Okay, yeah,
that makes sense.
It does. Well, as far as coming back to Cowley, how did you find out about the position, and how did it all go about you wanting to come back here to Ark City?
Well, I was driving back and forth to Wichita, and that is not very fun when you live in town to drive back and forth every day. So I had just been looking at opportunities in the area to try to come back. But like I said, I didn't think that there would be any jobs for my specific degree. So one day, actually, my mom found it. She was scrolling on Facebook and had seen the position and sent it to me. And I'm like, I don't really know much about that, but it sounds like I could do it.
Yeah.
So she'd actually reached out to Christy because her and Christy are friends, and Christy told her, have her apply for it. I think she'd be perfect. So I did, and the rest is history, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want you to get like Jeff and have a big head, but
Yeah.
I will say it seems like that role was created for you. You've done a great job. I mean,
Thank you.
big shoes to fill, like you say, with the Christy
Yeah.
Shaw and people like that have held that position before. But did it take you a little while to transition into the role, or did you just hit the ground running?
Well, I will say I didn't have much time. I started on June 16th,
Oh,
and
boy.
orientation comes quickly in
Sure.
August, and I think I might have started at the worst time because it was like, here you go, you need to book all these vendors for Welcome Week, and you're leading orientation of 400 some students here in 2 months. So
Is that
here
all?
you go. But no, I had Jason, O'Toole, Christy. They were both very helpful at that time. So Lindley, I felt like I got to hit the ground running, but then after that, I got to have a little break and kind of figure out what my role was. So
Good. In terms of your job, can you tell us a little bit about what you do on a daily basis, and tell us a little bit about some of the activities we've got coming up? I know we got Dorm Storm with the students are going to be arriving here soon,
Yeah.
and then a lot of fun activities that you plan throughout the year.
yeah, so my job is event planning and just trying to make sure the students have something to do when they're not in the classroom, when they're not at sports practices. I feel like student life is such a big part of your Cowley experience. How much you get involved, how much you get out of your room, like you make your experience that way. So I just try to make sure that I have events that are inclusive and are there for everybody. Not everybody is an athlete, not everybody is artsy. So just trying to make sure I have an opportunity for everybody. I'm always open to ideas from the students. If they want to tell me they want to have, a pickleball tournament or something, just taking those ideas in and trying to create it with what we have. So specifically Welcome Week that's upcoming is a great way for students to meet all these other students on campus. If they're on a sports team or in a club, they're going to kind of get to know each other in that own specific area. But Welcome Week is where you see all these new students that are in the same shoes as you. So it's the perfect opportunity to get out of your dorm room, meet new people, figure out what clubs you might want to be in that are good resume builders, learn new skills, all kinds of things. So Dorm Storm is our first big thing on August 15th. Lindley, the director of housing, actually plans that day. So students that aren't here for a fall sport because they will already be moved in, get to bring their families or whoever. It's a huge day to just get them moved into their rooms, settled in. And Lindley has a little passport she's made so the students can kind of hop around on campus, see different areas.
Awesome.
And then if they fill that out completely, they get a chance to win a prize at the big dorm meeting that night.
Great.
Yeah.
Plus, I know when I was coaching, we always appreciated all those events because it helped those kids relax.
Yeah.
And maybe get them through the homesickness because
Right.
almost everybody goes through that. So
Yeah.
we could keep them till the events were over. We always figured Labor Day when things kind of calmed down, we had them.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if you didn't have a reason for them to stay, though, I mean, sometimes, man, they go home.
Sure.
Right. And just keeping consistent throughout the year. I try to make sure there's at least a couple events going on every evening, whether that's a theme night at a sporting event, we have free movie nights, it could be a craft night, just something simple to get them out of their room so they're not just staring at those four walls in the evenings.
Yeah, well, I'm with Coach. I echo that it's a great thing for the students. I mean, Arc City's a small town, and maybe some of these students are coming here from bigger places and they're expecting a little bit more things to do outside of the college. But when you have them here with all these fun activities and things planned, it's terrific for them. They never have to leave. They just feel like they got everything they want right here at Cowley.
And it's free for them. All the events I do are free. So I try to stress to them, like, even if like pickleball isn't your thing, come out to the event because you'll meet new people. You could learn how to play. You could actually enjoy it, or you've just had the socialization of the day. So
Sure. And I love how you talk about the different theme nights you do for the athletics programs too.
Yeah.
Draw those students more over to, watch a volleyball, basketball, baseball, softball, whatever. Get out to the track and support the track athletes. It's a great thing.
yeah,
So,
we're such a tight knit community that they should support each other, and I think our students do a good job of that. But a little push to go help them support doesn't hurt. So
no. You mentioned Lindley Bartlett, Director of Housing.
yes,
You two are quite the pair. I mean, I tell you, I don't know, Coach, you're not a huge social media guy, but those two, they do some really great videos that you put out there on social media. And how did that come about between the two of you? trying to get the students, hey, come on, we miss you at Cowley. Come to Cowley. All the different things you do. There's a lot of funny ones, though. I mean, you guys are quite the pair. How did that kind of come up with you deciding to do those kind of things on social media?
Well, I have an Instagram account that I run for the students so they can see the activities on there. And Lindley recently started a Cowley Housing Snapchat so they can see the events on there.
Nice.
Well, it became all the rave of TikTok that all of our students are constantly watching these TikTok videos. So Lindley and I thought one day, we're funny. We can make these videos and they're going to see them. So neither of us really knew how to make a TikTok, but we were interested in the sounds that they have on there. And so we made this TikTok account thinking that we could make it, just save the video and then post it to Instagram and Snapchat. Well, we made one of our first videos. We posted it. We found out we had to post it to be able to download it.
Okay.
So we posted it on this random account that just said like Cowley Housing and Student Life. I'm like, Lindley, just post it. We don't have any followers or anything, so it's fine. We post it, we go to lunch, and we come back, and this video has already blown up. We just wanted to download it and to post it. So then, we're like, wow, we're going to be famous. So we always tell our students, we're making our videos so we can be famous. So.
I'll tell you what, you're getting there. I love them. I watch them all the time. So, you've got such a generous personality about yourself. You seem like you're always smiling, always happy, and I think that helps in your role, being around, dealing with the students like that too. Do you still feel like you're almost a student at Cowley? You're not that far removed, so do you still almost feel like you're fitting in with those kids that you have coming in too, just like being another one of them, a little college student?
Well, I try. When I started here, I was 24, so I really felt like I was one of them, but I keep getting older, and they're all staying the same age.
Thanks, Matthew McConaughey. All right.
So sometimes they will now tell me that I'm like their mom instead of like their big sister. They'll say,
Sure.
you're like my Cowley mom. And I'm like, wait a
Wait a
second, I'm
minute.
not old enough to be your mom.
Yeah,
Your
So
younger
I
sister.
feel like that, but I don't know if they feel
because
like
grandma's
that.
coming next.
No kidding.
That's where we're at the grandpa stage.
Yeah,
We don't like
absolutely.
that. I remember when I first started working here, and Libby Palmer or Libby Moore was president's secretary, and I was walking down the hallway, and she said, "Oh, I had to take a double take. I thought you were one of the college kids." Well, I haven't heard that again for 25 years, but that was nice. Now it's
You're not gonna hear it
thought it was one of the
anytime soon.
kids' grandparents walking down the hallway.
You're not going to hear it anytime soon either. So,
Well, thanks for pumping me up.
no, we're just being truthful today.
We
Seems to
are,
be
for
the
sure.
theme.
In terms of the students, is that something that right now in the summertime, it's a slower time for you to kind of catch your breath, do some of the event planning, but are you looking forward to having the students back on campus?
Yeah, the summertime is my least favorite time. Like in May, I'm like, oh yes, I'm ready for a break and
Right.
a deep breath. But now I'm like, I'm ready to have them back. I'm ready for their little stop-ins just to say hi. I always just keep my door open because I want them to stop in and tell me what's going on. I just want to hear about their days, hear about their summer experiences, and just be someone that they can talk to. That's the best part of my job is the student
Terrific.
interactions. There's other roles on campus that could be great jobs, and I'm like, I wouldn't get the student interaction that I do. Students might come by and say hi, but it's a totally different world over there, across the street. It's their comfort zone, so
Yeah.
they're able to truly be themselves, and that's one of my favorite parts of it. They will go home and tell me, things that have happened over the summer with them, or just keep in contact, and I see them everywhere. I feel like I can't go anywhere without seeing someone. I just went to the donut shop in town the other day, and I told Lindley that this student said, "Hey, Peyton, are you ready to get back rolling? The students will be returning to." And I'm like, I had no clue who he was, but he knew me from his college experience, So
yeah.
I even went to Stillwater shopping with my husband, and the lady at the counter was like, "You look so familiar." And, Lindley thought it was because of our TikToks.
Well, that's what I would have thought, yeah.
But she said that she had come to school a couple of years ago, and her now husband worked for me in the game room. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
just these small connections. And Lindley always says, she could throw a pin at the map and probably know someone from wherever it lands, and I
Very
really
cool.
like that.
You mentioned the game room where your office was. Are you moving? I know they're doing renovation over in the student life, which is going to be great, by
It's
the
gonna
way.
be great,
When the
yeah.
students return, it's going to have a fresh new look. But is your office going to be relocated then?
Yeah, it'll be back to my old office.
Okay, all right.
So next door to Lindley, so our other office mates might be ready to, be done with us soon.
You guys got to knock down the wall and make it one big space for the two of you.
So still in the student center, but just on down where the office area is.
Great. Yeah, like I say, I popped in there the other day, and it looks really cool, Coach. I don't know if you've had a chance to go over there.
No.
It's kind of like what they've done in the basement here. I mean, you wouldn't believe it when you go over there in the student center. They took out the old fireplace in there and everything, and have moved the Tiger Eatery, and it's going to be really, really nice. So great thing for the students.
Arc City Glass is there today putting the study pods in for the glass for the study pods. So
Terrific. Yeah, you know Arc City Glass pretty well with old roofer.
I know that. I've heard of that guy. I know a guy that knows that guy.
Yeah, a friend of a friend.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
He was a pretty good ball player.
He wasn't
there,
bad. He's
so
in the Hall of Fame.
That's all. That works for me.
Yeah,
You remember another guy too, Ben LeClaire.
absolutely.
Yeah, Ben LeClaire worked here many years and janitorial roles, I guess you would say, maintenance, and was a very good person and a guy that we all liked. And after, unfortunately, we lost Ben, they made the Ben LeClaire Staff Excellence Award. And I don't know if you were aware of this or not, but she was the recipient of that.
Really,
last time.
that's cool. Yeah, Ben was a good guy.
Sure was. And so, what does an award like that mean to you? That I'm sure that came out of the blue, but what does that mean to you?
I barely made it over there that day to receive the award because I didn't know it was happening, but it was during finals week, so it was just a busy time. And Chris and I actually handed out popsicles that day, so we had just got done running around. I ran over there, and I was in complete shock.
I bet.
I couldn't even hardly get up from the table. I was in shock. But it just means so much to me. I mean, the relationships I've built on this campus when I was a student as a work study and just delivering things around the campus with Shannon, and then coming back here and meeting all these people again and just creating the connections, being able to go to meetings across campus and collaborate with different areas is my other favorite part of my role. So it just meant the world to me to be recognized, and I try to put my heart and soul into this job. So it really meant the world to me.
That's awesome. And I'd be remiss not to bring this up. You mentioned working with Jeff Flutie and Blake Smith over in the athletic training side of things, but you mentioned also the library over there, or not the library, I'm sorry, the bookstore, but with Melissa Hollister and Shannon O'Toole and that group. What was that like working with them as well?
Oh my goodness, it was so much fun. We just every day had a blast, but even during the stressful and the busy times of Welcome Week and getting all the books out, and those ladies over there are crazy busy, I will tell you.
Oh, okay,
that.
crazy busy. I think you're going
Well, crazy fun too. We had a
Good,
wonderful time. One of my other friends that went to Cowley worked over there with me as well. So
Excellent.
every day was just fun. We had, different pranks and just constant laughter, but they're wonderful.
Terrific. Well, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but you mentioned them and also over in the athletic training side. Were there any instructors or people, too, that kind of were influential during your time at Cowley?
Well, I actually had Scott Layton and I had Dr. Schoen, which were two of my favorite instructors when I was here.
Okay.
And then when I came back to interview, Scott was on my interview committee. So how stressful. And Scott remembers everything. So one day I was in his office and he was like, "What grade did you get in my class?" And I'm just thinking about it. I'm like, I don't remember, so hopefully a good one.
Teacher evaluation might not went well that day. I don't know.
But
Sounds fishy to me, Rama.
I didn't want to say it, but I'm with you. No, you had the college president now, Dr. Schoen, and then the vice president of academic affairs, Dr. Scott Layton. So I'm sure those classes you learned a lot in there. So
I did, yeah. And then of course I had Flutie for quite a few classes.
Great.
Athletic training, and then I had another sports class with him that I was the only girl in the class, and it was made up of most basketball players, so they all wanted to know how I did my homework. Wanted me to prepare them for the quizzes.
Actually, they want you to do their homework.
Do that. How to? It's like you just work it out. How to do that?
Yeah. So here, do my homework for me.
Yeah, I think that looks good. You did a good job there.
We'll get you a free ticket to the game. How about that?
Well, speaking of your role here at Cowley, what do you enjoy most about that role?
Well, the student relationships, of course, but I also have such a passion for event planning. So I'm able to be as creative as I want here. So the students will sometimes give ideas of things that they want obviously I look at social media and just kind of what some of the bigger schools are doing and try to replicate that as well. But the creative freedom of event planning is really, really fun.
That's great. You were recently named to the Tiger Athletic Hall of Fame committee, so
Yeah,
congratulations on
thank
that.
you.
And also, you head up the foster parent program
Yeah.
now at Cowley as well.
Yes.
Tell people a little bit about what the foster program is here at Cowley.
So the foster parent program is a way for community members to be able to adopt, per se, students that are attending Cowley. Maybe they're far from home. They can't go home all the time and see their parents. Maybe they're international students. It's just a way for them to maybe come just cheer on that student, take them to dinner. There's no set parameters that they have to do, but it's just kind of a support system for those students during their time at Cowley. It can kind of take away some of that homesickness. So it's a really important program, and I love to do it because I love to be able to connect with community members. In my job, I really focus on the students. Of course, I have community relationships for Arkalala and, my vendors and things like that for events, but this gives me a different side of that to be able to meet some boosters or people that just really, truly support our athletics and our students.
Wonderful. I've been a part of that program before, and it's a great thing. And Coach, I know you've had several players that have gone through the foster parent program, and it makes me think of Peg Williams with
absolutely.
all she's done with being a foster mom to so many of your baseball kids. And I mean that means the world to a lot of these kids that are so far away from mom and dad, just to come have a home cooked meal or just somewhere to go to.
Those are the people they go back and see first. When those kids come back, they go see their foster parents,
Right.
and that's how big an impact it plays on them. So
And
sure.
truly, the
yeah.
smallest things are the biggest impact. Just
Yeah.
a text of "Good job at your game last night." Someone that recognizes that's outside of just their coach or their instructor that can be there to support them.
Knowing they have that person they can look up to in the crowd and see
Yeah.
that they're there, and
Right.
that's
just
huge.
go do your laundry over there, or
Yeah.
and they really got tight with their kids and stuff like that. Go watch their parents' kids play a middle school basketball game.
That's right.
It gets them involved in something other than the college, and it's a really good thing. I remember when it first started taking place, and this is really going to be good because Frank Arnold used to be in charge of all
Yep.
that.
Sure
So,
was.
he'd always say, "Okay, who you want here and who you want there?" Like, well, this guy's in trouble, so stick him with the people that understand the most.
Right.
I don't want him.
Yeah. Someone else will help
Yeah, really.
straighten them out for you.
I'm dealing with him at practice every day. I don't want to deal with him at my house.
Right.
But I think it's just something that makes the smallest thing that makes the biggest impact. I mean, if you think about it, we're spoiled if your parents live here and they're able to come
Yeah.
to every game, or if they live close and can come support you. But think about living so far away that your family never gets to visit here, but looking in the crowd and seeing someone that's just specifically there to cheer you on.
Well, we appreciate all you're doing with keeping that program going.
Yeah.
In terms of family life, tell us a little bit about you're married, right?
Yep.
All right.
I'm married.
Your husband, tell us a little bit about him and how long you guys have been together.
My husband's name is Tyson. We actually started dating in 2020, which we always get a good laugh because our initials are TP, and there was a toilet paper shortage during
Yes, there was.
COVID. So that's an easy way to rememr when we started dating. But he's from
Interview went
Winfield.
south real quick. Didn't it? No pun intended.
Yeah, that went right down the drain, didn't
Oh,
it?
wow.
Oh, that's when we need the cricket button.
Chris, where are you? Delay.
But he's from Winfield, which is why I've moved there. All his family lives in Winfield there. And we met, actually one of my good friends from high school that just had a baby is married to his brother. So
Wonderful.
yes,
What a
so-
small world. That's
yeah.
awesome.
So we met through them two. I actually went over to her house to hang out with her, and he was over there helping them because they had just bought a house together. So that's how we met. And this year we'll be married for 3 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
No children yet, right?
No children.
Okay. Pets that you consider children?
Yes, we have a boxer. His name's Deuce, and he's 8 years old. He is a mess and a half. Children are in the future, but I will tell you that my family asks and never misses an opportunity to ask at every family gathering
Yeah.
when we are going to have children. They're ready for a new baby in the family, and we're just trying to enjoy and travel, and just we're so busy right now, anyways.
There's an
so-
opportunity for a foster parent kid right there.
There you go.
If you want a kid, this potty train, here you go. Since we're talking
Yes,
about TP.
I'll bring you
Even
an
better.
18-year-old. They keep asking, but I'm like, are you the one that's going to take care of this child all the time?
Thank goodness for your sister just having a new baby. I kind of took some of that heat off her a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, we're just, and actually, Peyton and I are just a block apart there in Winfield. So,
Yes.
yeah, we're just she's over on, well, we won't give out where we live,
Yeah,
but we're
let's
just a
not
block
tell 'em
apart.
that.
So, yeah, after today, people are going to be wanting autographs from Peyton, so we don't want to
They
give
are.
out that the
I
address.
shouldn't even told him I lived in Winfield, man.
That's right, outside,
They'll
kind
find
of,
you now. They'll find you.
You know, whenever you have some free time, which I don't know if you have a lot of free time, because once the school year starts up,
Not
I
really.
know there's a lot of evenings, you know, you're
Yeah.
busy person, but what are some things you like to do in your free time? Do you have some hobbies or things you enjoy?
Yeah, my husband and I are very outdoorsy, so we like to go out to the lake, take the boat out, go camping. We have a Razor, a side by side, so we take that out. We have a little Jeep that we like to take, out mudding
Perfect.
or off roading, and I also have some grandma hobbies too. I like to color, do puzzles, or my yard work, things like that. But that's when I get free time.
Yeah, and enjoy it for the couple more weeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
it's full swing.
the good thing is you enjoy your job though. So that's
Yeah.
the good thing is whenever you are busy, tied up here, it's things you're enjoying and making a difference and an impact. So, in terms of music interests, do you, if you're just alone in the car, and you can have the radio to yourself, what are you listening to?
I usually listen to country music, but I also I listen to a lot of things. I like Zach Bryan, Bailey Zimmerman, like some red dirt country artists, but I
Yeah.
also love Stevie Nicks. There's pretty much the only thing I really don't like is heavy rock. That's not really for
Gotcha.
me.
Just went and saw Cross Canadian Ragweed. They're kind of a
Oh,
red
yes.
Dirt country. Just saw them
Yep.
Friday up at Red Rocks, and that was a lot of
But
fun. So
Red Rocks, that's
yeah,
awesome.
first time I'd ever been there. So
Oh, it's beautiful.
it is. It's
I've
beautiful.
been there, but not been to a concert there. But that's
Yeah.
on my bucket list.
Did you go down to Stillwater last year during all
My
the-
wife did.
Did
So
you-
that's how she got me kind of turned on to
Yeah, that's
them.
good
She
music.
went and said, "Hey, they're so much fun to watch live." And
Mhm.
The Troubadour boys out of Northeastern, out of Tahlequah is where I went to school, and I know some of their parents.
oh yeah, very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they're good too.
Oh man, well then that Cross Canadian Ragweed, they sold out Team Boone Pickens Stadium.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean it's they're a big deal.
They
So
are.
it was a lot of fun. I don't know if you had to do the stairs to walk up there or not at the venue at
Yeah.
Red Rocks, but
Yes.
yeah,
It's
that was quite a
intense.
journey. I got my workout for the day. So
We just found out the same thing. We went to the Royal Gorge for vacation just a couple weeks ago and went whitewater
fun.
rafting. And we found out real quick that to get to the gondola, it's like a 1.5 mile hike.
oh boy.
It's got like the sidewalks are flat surfaces, but it's a hike up there. I was like, it's way up there.
We went to Royal Gorge after we won it the first time. Came home that way
Oh,
for some
fun.
reason. Our bus
Nice.
driver took us, and we stopped at the Royal Gorge, and no one was impressed.
What?
Well, I think maybe everybody was hungover. So
That's
it's
why
beautiful.
you just get home.
you look over that bridge and like, I got vertigo all of a sudden. I know you had it last night, dude. I liked it. I had fun.
Yeah.
But some of those other guys like, Coach, come on, let's get out of here. It's a big giant hole in the ground. Like, I know.
Was that your first time there?
Yeah, it was beautiful. I'm
awesome.
afraid of heights though, so the bridge when I got out in the middle was a bit scary. But
Yeah, I can understand. I know. I don't know if it's the older I get or what, but I never believed in vertigo really. But now I get up there and oh boy, yeah, I start to feel.
I didn't believe in it either, but I do now.
Yeah.
So.
my father-in-law and my sister-in-law, they did the what's it called? Across the No, I can't think of
Wasn't
it.
a zip line or something,
Yeah,
was
zip
it?
line, yeah,
Really?
across the top of it. I'm like, I barely
my.
could get across on the bridge, let alone
Yeah.
the zip line.
I did one on the Rio Hotel in Vegas to cross, and that's the last one I'll ever do. So they didn't even really strap you in. You just got a little thing around your waist, and I could have just flipped myself right on out.
The little, lack of a better term, the little ski lift thing. See, it was out when we were there because I would like to took this. Well, maybe not. I'm glad it's up now.
I'll just look from here. This is good.
Yeah, no, from way back.
Exactly, with binoculars even. TV interests. What kind of things are you into at TV? I don't know if you and Tyson have shows you watch together, or are there anything that you're interested in?
Not really. I don't really sit down and watch a lot of TV, but
Yeah.
you know, in the wintertime, sometimes we'll watch whatever's upcoming on Netflix or something like that. We watched
Sure.
that Jenny and Georgia show. It was kind of cute. And I always watch like Love is Blind or Love Island. Tyson calls them my little girl shows. I like to watch Netflix
Yeah.
documentaries or things like that, but there's
Nice.
nothing like I'm set on.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the show I Will Find You on Netflix?
No, but I have been wanting to watch that.
Yeah, the main character, he borrowed my name.
Really?
Really?
Burroughs?
Yeah.
Is it Dave Burroughs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's also a Rachel on there. I haven't watched it all the way through. I'm going to see if there's an Aaron and a
Yeah,
Blake
I
and a
got the whole
Dylan.
family of Burroughs on there.
This is going to get spooky all of a sudden if we go to something like that.
Is the character someone that you're proud to have named after you, or is it?
I don't know, man.
I'm just saying, this isn't some slasher murderer named Dave Burroughs or anything, is there?
yeah, well, maybe.
He
I
is in prison, isn't he?
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
But wrongfully, I think. Is
Yeah,
the whole...
yeah. I
Always.
watched the first episode, so I couldn't get off of it after the first, but I haven't got a chance to get back on it again. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, there's your Netflix show, Rama.
I'll have to check that out. I
Everybody
appreciate
tells me it's really good, and it grabbed me when I first watched the first 30 or 40 minutes, kept after it. So.
it. Excellent.
There
Always
you
looking
go.
for something new to watch. So
Yeah.
good. Peyton, this has been a lot of fun. We appreciate you coming on today
Yeah,
and
of
talking
course.
with us. So when we leave here today, what's kind of next for you in terms of getting ready for back to school? Do you got much still on your plate that you have to get accomplished, or do you feel pretty good about things moving on into having the students back here on campus?
I feel pretty good so far. I do have orientation as one of my next big things, so that's
Mm-hmm.
August 17th. So we'll have about 450 students on campus that day, new students to Cowley,
Mm-hmm.
and then we get right back into the Welcome Week events. We have our club and community fair that night. I have a magician coming in for Tuesday night, just some fun, light entertainment. We have our Welcome Back Bash, where Visit Arc City is going to bring hot dogs. We'll have water slides, things
Great.
like that. Hopefully, it's a warm day and it's not raining.
Yeah.
And then Chris is actually going to DJ. We have our back to school dance on Thursday night. So,
Excellent.
fun week of events for them to meet each other and just kick off the week with some fun.
Terrific. Will you be a part of the Tiger Tailgate coming up later on in August too?
Absolutely. I'll be there that night, inviting people that want to be foster parents or want to get some information about that. They can come that evening as well.
Terrific.
Meet our students, figure out what's happening in the year, meet some of our athletes, and then maybe if they found an athlete, you know, that they connected with, they could be either foster family or they could just talk to me and I can match them with someone.
Excellent. Sounds great. Well, if you can, stick with us for just a couple minutes. We got a couple items here we're just going to
Good.
go over. Tell me if there's some other things you want to add to this right now, though, guys. Some other events at Cowley outside of what Peyton just mentioned. We've got some volleyball camps going on this week. Had some middle schoolers yesterday taking part in it. Today got high school athletes in the gym, and we've got the annual Blitz Drive going on today. So, yeah, so everybody, if you're listening, be prepared. You're probably going to get a coach or someone from Cowley hitting you up, talking to you today to see if you want to renew your tickets for this year for Tiger Athletics. Great fundraiser for the Cowley College Athletic Department. Also, the Tiger Skins Brian Groves Memorial Golf Tournament will take place this Saturday, August 1st at the Arc City Golf and Fitness. There's still time to reserve a spot. You can go to cowleytigers.com. And also, as I mentioned, I think on the last show, if you have you been into the gym to see the new scoreboard?
I have. It looks awesome.
It really does. I know.
It changes
Excited.
the whole room.
It does. I mean, it just really is going to be a great addition there inside WS Scott Auditorium. And we'll have the orange and black volleyball scrimmage on August 14th. So come on out, and that'll be your first chance to really see that in use. And it is a great new state-of-the-art scoreboard. And this is the one that Chris, you know, he really doesn't even, he doesn't really want to have to be here today, but he loves hearing the joke at the end. So this is what he's been
Before we
waiting.
go there, we need to have Peyton sign maybe that we're not responsible because she's liable to fall out of the chair laughing, and we really don't. Yeah,
They get the
Yeah, I
seatbelt
better
installed.
hold
I
on.
asked for
it's
that.
it's a liability thing.
I think Chris better get the crickets ready.
Oh my, she's going to be a hard audience.
All
She's
right.
watched you before.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's kind of like last week. I think I told you guys, you know, that I told my wife I bought $100 belt, and she said, "Well, that's a big waste."
Yeah.
So you know, but this one, okay. So I
that
also
wasn't the main joke.
no, but my wife and I think I mentioned we went out of town last weekend, and I spent $300 on a limousine. And it turned out it didn't come with the driver, so I can't believe I spent all that money on a limo and have nothing to show for it. You know, about that. tough, isn't it?
Yeah, you know what? She needs to come back because she's the first person to laugh at your joke.
I got a little giggle there, I think.
Hannah probably watches these and just fast forwards to the end to see your joke of the week.
Oh, she hears them all. She is so done with those jokes. Are you serious? Quit. That's why I got to tell you guys the jokes. She lives with me. She hears these all
And
the
we're
time.
not getting paid either. That's the problem.
Rama, don't quit your job, okay?
Okay, all right. I'll stick around as long as they'll have me.
Don't try to be a high school kid either, Rama, while you're at it, walking down the hallway.
Had my hat backwards
there you
going
go.
down there, you know.
Yeah.
Peyton, thanks so much.
Thank you.
This has been great. So
It's been really fun.
yeah, and we'll have to get Lindley on here sometime too, and be able to hear
Better
her side of the
reserve
story.
about 7 hours for her.
We didn't say it, Lindley.
Well, we'll
She
start with
did.
the joke first. She'll be ready to get out of here again.
That's right. Well, hey, for Coach, thank you again for being
my
here
pleasure.
today.
It was a good time.
Chris Ripley, you mentioned he's going to be doing the DJ, and Chris does so much around here. So,
Yes.
I mean, bringing the show to you guys, Coach Dave and I would be like monkeys on the board. We wouldn't know what to do, how to bring this to you. So, thank you, Chris, for all you do. And Peyton, thanks again. So,
Thank you.
for episode 27 of Behind the Stripes podcast, I'm Rama Peroo. We'll see you next Tuesday.